Well, what do you think? I tried to come up with something that would fit each of you.
Does it make me look cool?
It's all right.
Oh, not bad.
Wow, this is great.
Nice.
Amazing!
Well, Miss Navigator, I'd say you have pretty good taste.
Isn't this cool? I look cool! Don't you think I look cool?
I can't believe Nami made this for me. Fantastic!
My name is Never Chris, and this is my review for One Piece Unlimited Adventure on the Nintendo Wii. Now remember, you're always welcome to come on over to my channel, subscribe, and give me any video requests you just might have. Well, if it isn't the One Piece series, oh how I love thee. This is the story of this stretch rubber boy Luffy and his daring adventures on the sea. Searching for the ambiguous One Piece treasure, he recruits a charming bunch of wackos as his friends, and crewmates as well, and beats up an assload of enemies along the way. One Piece Unlimited Adventure is an action-adventure game that plays out exactly like Kingdom Hearts. It's got its fair share of RPG elements in the form of leveling up attacks and item management. Your characters are stranded on an island, and using the oh-so-powerful jewel that's conveniently shown up out of nowhere, they can slowly enter a variety of areas, one at a time. I might as well be a saint right now and warn all of you fans out there that if you aren't strictly up to date with the Japanese television series, you'll be in for some spoilers. Now, the One Piece story isn't exactly ocean deep, but references have been made towards what's become of some of the enemies, and you will learn who the entire crew turns out to be. Honestly, I commend Bandai Namco for releasing this title as is. Naruto Clash of the Ninja Revolution on the Wii, stripped of his Shippuden likeness, was a pain in my dick. One Piece Unlimited Adventure for the Nintendo Wii handled surprisingly very well. I was very curious just as to how the Wii's magical long rod of a controller would handle for this sort of game, and honestly, it has restored some of my faith in the system. The controls are great and the fighting is fun. I would even say it is very fun. Regular attacks are all done with a single button, but that doesn't mean you don't get a variety of moves. While I hated shaking the Wiimote in Twilight Princess, when you rely on waggle controls for only these special moves on occasion, it works great. It is an excellent supplement to a normal attack button, and I was very happy about it. Unlimited Adventure has some other great features as well. The graphics look great and the cinematic sequences look amazing with very artistic flashbacks at just the right and proper times. It really absorbed me into the game. I also like that you get to switch between 8 characters to play as right off the bat. While characters like Luffy and Zoro are obviously the strongest of the bunch, you still have the ability to play as the second string, which includes characters like Nami, Chopper, and Usopp. You can't always play as the top tier, as they often get injured and need to be replaced, but even the underdogs can pull off some impressive attacks at just the right time. The entire cast plays differently enough to give them all a unique feel, and it's always fun to switch between them when you're getting tired of playing as just one. Nice job, Bandai Namco. I might even forgive you for Dragon Ball Final Bout after this. Yeah, right. Unfortunately, this game does have its downsides. The grinding in this game can feel like a really dirty whore. At times it feels as if you're playing an MMORPG, but instead, you aren't even logged in online. Be prepared to spend a whole lot of time backtracking, finally combing over each and every area for various and specific items, which can become very annoying. While many games have random useless vendor trash items to collect, in Unlimited Adventure, it's mandatory. You're gonna need that wood, wasted iron, clay, red fruit, blue fruit, goddamn turquoise fruit if you ever plan on making the fishing rod that'll allow you to make the medicine, and so on and so forth that will be required to feed the orb that will allow you to progress through the game. The grinding is the worst part. Some people will love having something to do every time they turn this game on, but for me, it annoyed the crap out of me. I'd turn on my Wii for just a few hours before bed, tell myself I'd have a fun time exploring with my boys Sanji and Chopper, and I end up running back and forth finding nuts and berries for 2 whole hours, beating up the same retarded Marines time and time again. One Piece Unlimited Adventure is definitely an involved game. As a bit of a tack on, there's also a multiplayer portion in this game. You can choose as a selection of characters from the Straw Hat crew to anyone else you've encountered and duke it out. It's all actually pretty fun, surprisingly enough. Bandai Namco has surprisingly done a great job at crafting a worthy engine for this game. In fact, this is probably one of the best non-fighting anime games I've played in a very long time. It's just such a drag that all the item collecting is so absolutely necessary. While I did have some fun with this one, at best I would recommend to tread carefully. I give One Piece Unlimited Adventure a 7 out of 10.
I can use this.
I'm gonna go see how much meat I can fit in.